So guys, as surreal as it might seem, as of making this video, in 5 days, we will be playing Dying Light 2. The first one came out 7 years ago, and we've waited so long to get our hands on the sequel that's been so hyped up. Regardless of all the delays, of all the drama during development, the game is finally about to be in our hands, and it's unreal. And to get you guys ready for it, to get myself ready for it, today I'm going to be giving you guys 22 facts you need to know before you buy Dying Light 2. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? I'm Treyllo. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. I don't know if you guys are as hyped as I am, but hopefully this video can get you on that hype train because this game is about to be insane. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Let me not waste any of your time. Let's get right into it. Starting with number 1, there are no guns in Dying Light 2. Despite this being a question feature by a large portion of the community, there will be no rifles, no pistols, no shotguns of any sort, no firearms in Dying Light 2. The reason for this being is that the game takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. We're past the point of modernity, and now you have to survive only using the melee weapons you craft and find. Coming in at number 2, the day and night cycle for Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 will have zombies both in the day and night, but really you're only going to see zombies in the nighttime. You will see zombies occasionally on the ground on the lower levels during the day, but you will most definitely see zombies inside during the day. They refer to this kind of like an I Am Legend situation where, you know, zombies are all huddled up inside until nighttime comes out and they start to leak out. Essentially, this game is focusing on humans during the day and zombies during the night. So almost two different games in one if you think about it. Coming in at number 3, nighttime quests. Dying Light 1 had a lot of players not really going outside during the nighttime. People would just sleep and skip it because it was either too scary for them or that shit was just too deadly. You die all the time. Now in Dying Light, there are nighttime quests and nighttime objectives that you can only complete at night to incentivize the player to go out and do things during the nighttime. It's called Dying Light after all, and both parts should be utilized. Coming in at number 4, over 3,000 new parkour moves. That's right, Dying Light is almost tripling the amount of parkour moves that there are in the game, including the animations. You can expect to move around pretty uniquely most of the time. Coming in at number 5, 20 hours of story content, 100 hours of base content, and over 500 hours of content in general. Now, I'm not sure how true that 500 hours is, because 500 hours is a lot of time, but there will be 20 hours of base content, and if you take your time, do all the side quests and stuff, it'll get you to around 50, 60, and if you complete everything, it'll take you around 100 hours. Coming in at number 6, over 200 weapons in the game. That's right, with there only being melee weapons in this game, it's essential that there's a ton of different weapons to use. This goes from machetes to sledgehammers to axes. I cannot wait to see the variety of weapons that there are in the game. Coming in at number 7, the choices that impact your city. There's a lot of decision making in Dying Light 2. The choices and the factions you choose to support will affect the city that you build in. So for example, let's say you join one of these factions and choose to support them. They might put down like some air vents that boost you up into the sky to help you traverse the city easier. Or maybe they have some barricades on the ground that stop zombies from accessing a certain area. And your city will be different from your friend's city who might have chose different options. It's gonna be interesting to see how your city turns out in the end of the game. Coming in at number 8, floaty parkour. I've talked about this in a ton of my other videos, but Dying Light 2 does have a more floaty parkour system. This allows you to make further jumps and allows you to have more time to make decisions in the air. Now, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm not the most fond of this decision, but overall the game was built around it and we'll have to deal with it regardless. I'm still very excited to see how it will play out. Coming in at number 9, up to 4-player multiplayer co-op. Good that the player count's back. They're not removing co-op or anything. Be able to play with our friends again and do all the story missions, side quests, whatever with our friends. This is one of the best parts of Dying Light. You can do it all with people that you love. Coming in at number 10, we have 14 unique zombie types in Dying Light 2. Volatiles, virals, hazmats, all different types of unique creatures that we're gonna have to discover and that you might have already seen in trailers. Way more than Dying Light 1 had. Coming in at number 11, the zombie cycle. You see, over the 15 years of there being zombies in Dying Light, some zombies have evolved, gotten stronger, and some zombies have deteriorated. Zombies can go from stages like the simple biter that will grab you and try to bite you, to virals, which are kind of faster zombies that, you know, are more dangerous and will run, to degenerate zombies, I believe, that are like, you know, super powerful. Then you got your volatiles, which are just what we all know from Dying Light 1, those scary jumpy boys. So it's going to be cool to see the different evolutions of zombies as the 15 years of Dying Light have progressed. Coming in at number 12, we have Dying Light 2's RPG elements. Dying Light 2 is going to require you to make a lot of choices between factions, NPCs that will increase and decrease your reputation. These decisions mean a lot and will impact the narrative significantly. It's cool to see Dying Light have these more fulfilling options, because in the first game that wasn't really present. Everything was kind of a linear path, and it's cool to see the game let you choose your own decisions. Coming in at number 13, Dying Light 2 will have over 50 different weapon and weapon mod craftables. We're gonna see fire mods, lightning mods, ice mods, I don't know, man. And these can even expand to powers that you have with the weapons that we saw in the trailers. For a game that's all melee, it's important that there's a ton of different craftables to mess around with, and you're gonna be able to find these blueprints everywhere. Coming in at number 14, we have ray tracing support for Dying Light 2. If you're fortunate enough to have a card that's in the 2000 series or above, Dying Light 2 is going to look very schmexy on your computer with them real-time reflections running very smoothly. I believe Dying Light 2 will also have DLSS support, so for anyone who's running a 2000 series card or above, you're likely going to be able to get some good frames. Coming in at number 15, the grappling hook and paraglider combos. I cannot wait for this, bro, because I feel like this shit's straight out of Just Cause. In Dying Light 2, you're going to be able to use a grappling hook, which is similar to like a Tarzan rope. You're going to be able to throw it and swing, and from the playtesters who've played the game, they say it feels perfect. You're gonna be able to jump on these vents and then use your parachute to glide through the air, and I cannot wait to see the different parkour combos that are gonna tie into it. Coming in at number 16, we have confirmed 5 years of continuous updates coming to Dying Light 2. It's truly crazy to think about, but Dying Light 1, almost 7 years later today, is still receiving updates and collabs for the game. The fact that Dying Light 2 has already confirmed 5 years of continuous updates means that this game is going to be bigger and better than ever in a couple of years. I cannot wait to see what Techland has in store for the game. Think about all the stuff that can be added over 5 years. This game's going to be crazy forever. Coming in at number 17, we have a 4 times bigger map. Dying Light 1's map was not really small, but it could have been bigger. But back in 2015, that was considered completely fine. But this map being 4 times bigger with different biomes, different zones, I cannot wait to explore it all. And since it's all seamlessly open world, I cannot wait to see what they have in store. Coming in at number 18, remember how I said how there's no guns in Dying Light 2? Well, there actually is a makeshift shotgun. That's right, there's going to be a sidearm makeshift shotgun that shoots like scrap, I guess. So there are guns in the game technically, but at least there's some type of firearm, right? Coming in at number 19, we have in-depth stealth mechanics for Dying Light 2. Dying Light 1 had no stealth, okay? Once you got caught, it was over. There weren't like takedowns or anything. You couldn't like get behind a zombie. There weren't any detection meters. Now in Dying Light 2, that's all seamlessly integrated into the game. At nighttime, it's going to be important to have to sneak past zombies and humans sometimes because you don't want the entire town knowing that you're there. Cannot wait to see how smooth this works into the game. Coming in at number 20, we have a 100% customizable UI for Dying Light 2. People are complaining about health bars. People are complaining about the HUD being too big and wonky. All of these things can be replaced, removed, decreased, increased in size. They've emphasized how they want the playstyle to fit the player. So it's going to be all great, all easy to work around in setting. Coming in at number 21, before Dying Light 2 was even launched, Techland has given us a brand new roadmap for the game to let us know what's coming in the next 4 or 5 months. They've already announced new skins, new challenges, weapons, and a new story DLC coming in May. Cannot wait to play all of this. It's amazing that this game's already giving us what's coming after before it's even come. And last but not least, coming in at number 22, Dying Light 2 is going to be fire. Guys, we've suffered through a lot of shitty games, okay? We have. It's been ass the last couple years. But I have no doubt that Dying Light 2 is going to satisfy all of us exactly where we need it as a survival zombie game. Just can't wait to get my hands on it. If you guys haven't looked into it, you need to look into it more because this game is truly going to be amazing. Despite some of the flaws people are saying about it, already looks like it's going to be literally game of the year. With everything I just mentioned, this game should be a no-thought purchase for you for only $60. I recommend you pre-order it too so you get your hands on those extra bonuses. Let me know what you guys think of Dying Light 2 down below in the comments and if you're going to buy it or not. Without further ado, guys, I'm Treyllo. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'm Treyllo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.